Have you ever needed input from a diverse group of stakeholders, only to find that organising a meeting became harder than solving the actual problem? In this episode, we explore how the Delphi method can help us collect and refine insights from a diverse group of people and help us make collaborative decisions without actually meeting.
As enablers of change, we tend to work in environments where decisions need to be informed by multiple perspectives. The trouble is that finding a time that works for everyone means geography and competing priorities can make in person workshops difficult. That's where asynchronous approaches can help. As we discussed in our recent episode, The Learning Design Dilemma, asynchronous engagement allows people to contribute in their own time, meaning we don't miss out on their perspectives and experience when making decisions.
The Delphi method is a structured way for groups to share specialist knowledge, review feedback, and help create understanding or consensus. This occurs through multiple rounds of surveys. Participants complete a survey independently, the facilitator summarises and aggregates the responses, and then another round is distributed so participants can reflect on the collective feedback before responding again.
A key feature of the Delphi method is that participants remain anonymous throughout the process. Contributors don't know who gave which response, and discussions don't happen face to face. This anonymity is important because it reduces a whole lot of things that could influence our feedback and perspectives. We mean things like hierarchies, dominant personalities, organizational politics, or just groupthink. Instead of reacting to individuals, participants respond to the ideas and the trends that emerge from the group.
This process is designed to be iterative and improve the quality of group judgment over time. Rather than trying to force quick agreement in a workshop, Delphi encourages participants to reflect, reconsider assumptions, and revise their responses as they see the group feedback over time. The process is focused on valuing refinement rather than immediate answers. It can also reveal where there is still disagreement.
The Delphi method was originally developed by the RAND Corporation in the 1950s. This was at the beginning of the Cold War, and the process was used to forecast the impact of technology on warfare. It was a way to generate reliable consensus in situations where hard evidence was limited. They named it after the ancient Greek oracle of Delphi, a priestess at the temple of Apollo, who was believed to provide prophecies and guidance about the future. They chose the name partly because it sounded memorable and also that it suggested forecasting. One of the first published journal articles on the method was by Delphi and Helmer in 1963. They described an experimental application of it in management science.
The Delphi method later became widely used across health, education, and foresight research because it provided a practical way to gather informed judgments from a range of participants. The four defining features of Delphi are anonymity, iterative data collection, participant feedback, and statistical aggregation of group responses. These characteristics make the method particularly well suited to extension, where complex decisions benefit from multiple perspectives, but trying to get everyone would like involved at the same time can be difficult.
For enablers of change, this approach can be valuable because it reduces some of the barriers we see in our group discussions. Strong personalities are less likely to dominate, quieter voices can contribute more confidently, and participants have time to reflect before responding. In agricultural extension, where complex problems rarely have a single right answer, this can help create more balanced and thoughtful outcomes.
Imagine a regional drought adaptation project involving agronomists, farmers, climate scientists, and local government staff. A traditional workshop may be difficult to coordinate, and some participants may feel hesitant challenging expert voices. Using a Delphi process, participants can independently rank priorities, identify risks, and suggest practical responses over several rounds of feedback. Over time, the group develops a clearer understanding of where agreement exists and where uncertainty remains.
Recently, researchers have begun adapting the Delphi method to better suit digital environments. One emerging variation is the Derby method, described by Steiner in 2026 as a modified Delphi process that incorporates continuous real time data aggregation and visualization. The online Derby platform has many of Delphi's strengths, including anonymity, iterative reflection, and controlled feedback, but changes how and when participants see group results.
For enablers of change interested in trying the Delphi approach, starting small is often the best option. Begin with a clearly defined question, select participants with varied experience, and keep surveys concise. Think carefully about what type of feedback participants will receive between rounds and how you'll communicate uncertainty or disagreement. Most importantly, remember that these methods are not only about reaching consensus, they're also about servicing assumptions and exploring differences.
Asynchronous engagement tools means methods like Delphi are really useful for extension. This tool offers ways to include more perspectives, reduce meeting fatigue, and helps us create spaces for collective learning. We think that they offer a different engagement approach that can be a very useful tool in our toolbox.
We began by asking how we can gather meaningful perspectives from a range of people without relying on everyone being available at the same time. The Delphi method shows that asynchronous collaboration can be both rigorous and practical. We think extension design and implementation could be improved by using this tool to combine structured reflection with flexible participation and help us navigate uncertainty while still allowing a range of perspectives to contribute to the problem.
We've shared our thoughts, now it's your turn. Drop a comment below the blog post with your experiences, tips, and ideas on using Delphi in extension. We'd love this to be a conversation.
Thanks for joining us on this Enablers of Change episode. Don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter to catch future episodes and share this post with friends who might enjoy the discussion.
Until next time, all the best and have a go at using Delphi.